got the old hand socks on for those softer men that are out there like me. So, had a comment in the comment a few weeks ago, a week or two ago, and they asked me to do something like this exact grinder. And I'm like, fuck yeah, that sounds like it'd be fucking sweet. So I went and picked one of them up. Let's see if we got the receipt. Ow. No, we might. Oh, here we go, receipt. All right. Show me the fucking receipt. It was $14.99. Okay. Anyways, so I picked that up, and I also picked up one of those. Whoa! And that's about it. So let's go ahead and check this out. So 4.5 inch angle grinder, 11,000 R. Yeah, none of that means anything to me. 4.3 amps, so we probably won't be tripping breakers like a motherfucker or anything. 11,000. Yeah, ball bearing mount, motor delivered. Ball shouldn't they pretty much all kind of be mounted with bearings? I would think. Not sure why you need to advertise that. So yeah, I mean, oh wait a minute. Let's use the new knife. Even though this can just open up, and I don't need to use this knife, but I want to use my knife. So, oh man, this thing fucking stinks. What the fuck? I mean, you know half the stuff in Harbor Freight. Oh man, the instructions. Well, let's go ahead and start on page fucking trash. Okay. So what do we got? Really fucking cheap. Oh, looks like they use one of those bolts that come in those kits you can buy at Harbor Freight. Are those scratches in there? They are. Looks like, yeah, there's fucking scratches in the inside walls. That's kind of weird. But, anyways, looks like they use the same little cheap bolts that they sell in those kits there at Harbor Freight. And what we got here? Oh, one of those. Guy. Yeah, I'm an atheist. I don't believe in these things. You shouldn't either. Don't fucking use those things. Don't ever fucking tighten. They help to take them off. Don't ever fucking let me catch you tightening a wheel with one of those. Anyways. Okay, so we got an empty box. Alright. Fuck that box. Man, this thing fucking freaks. Yeah, look. Go ahead and smell it. Smell it? Yeah, you can't smell through the computer, idiot. Alright, let's see. Oh, we got the usual fucking guard that just is annoying as shit because you can't spin it all the way around without bending that or fucking it all up. So you have to go the other way around, which is fine. But, you know, sometimes you want to do some stupid fucking shit. Or you just take the guard off. It doesn't really matter. Looks like it uses... Okay, let's see if we can get the lock. Okay, so it locks pretty nicely. Oh, man. We're going to need to get that wrench. So, lock that up. Okay. So, they do lock that in before they ship it out. That's something to note. Standard fasteners, that's good. Plastic fucking bearing housing or gearbox housing, that's kind of asking for fucking trouble. Yeah, the guard feels fine. I mean, no guard on any fucking grinder feels fucking great. But that's more than enough for me. And you know, you can just use the Phillips and tighten that up. I like the new style of tool. Damn, that motherfucker's tight. Yeah, that was really tight. I like the new style tools that they all got a quick release that you just press the button, spin it around like on a DeWalt 60 volt. Oh, fuck yeah, they got the trigger on the top. That's kind of nice. Because normally I like the rat tail grinders, like Makita's, or I do like the paddle shift ones. Those are okay too, on the bottom. But I don't like the ones with the trigger right here. Just like the same style, but over here. And it doesn't have a lock. That's nice. And it's actually pretty reasonably stuck there. Yeah, it actually isn't just, let's see. Put that in there. Damn. Okay, so if you're using this and you drop it, that's gonna stay in place probably. We'll try that later. Once I use it, we'll drop it on the ground a few times and see what the fuck happens to it. Obviously, this is not a professional fucking tool. You ain't gonna fucking go become a welding fabricator or one of them guys that have a small Johnson because they are fabricators. You can't use that. I mean, regardless of your small Johnson, the small Johnson you have, you need a real tool. You can't use this to be a fabricator. You know, I don't like how that disc sat in there, to be honest. It didn't fucking feel like it sat correctly, but... And that's all the tighter you need to get. Anything tighter than that, you're fucking stupid. So, Harbor Freight disc on there, by the way. Oh, this is a 4.5 inch grinder, if I didn't point that out earlier. Or if you can't read off the box. Alright, let's go ahead and try this out. It's not horrible. Wait, you see the lights dim. You guys watch the light, okay? Close as you can. Okay. Here we go. It fucking tripped the breaker. Fuck yes. Thank you. That was awesome. I gotta go trip the breaker back in. I'll be right back. So, yeah, you all saw that happen. The fucking thing took the breaker out. Really surprising. I did not think it would do that. I mean, I really don't have that much stuff on it. I think the only thing on there, I got 2 lights on this circuit. It's a 15 amp breaker. And those are LED lights. And it popped the breaker. Huh. That's kind of nuts. And okay, so let's see how many amps this thing pulls under no load. So this thing, as you saw there, pulled about 8 at startup, and then jumped and cruised around, what was that, 3.8? Oh, took the breaker. What the fuck? Okay, so obviously I got more stuff on the circuit than I thought. Let me go and hit the breaker again. We'll try. Damn it. Let's try this again. As you can see, at peak, it'll get like 11 amps or whatever. And then it'll come back down and run at whatever it was, 3 point something. Which is not right, because as you saw in the video, it was pulling closer to 8. So I'm not going to fucking keep trying to use this thing. My other grinder doesn't fucking do that at all. That Porter cable one. And... yeah, maybe I'm gonna have to do a little project. Might make that a video. Soup up the garage's power out here. So yeah. But anyways, that's all I got. This thing's a piece of shit. It feels like shit. I mean, the plastic's okay. It kind of has a textury thing going to it. The switch is okay. Everything is cheap. Like, this thing is wobbly as fuck. I mean, there's no other grinder you're gonna see like that. Well, an expensive one is not going to do like anything like that. But tell you what though, for a home gamer, we're not going to say for the money. No, but for a home gamer, or even if you're a professional mechanic and you only very, very seldomly have to use a grinder just to maybe modify your tools, cut a wrench in half to get a stubby, or make yourself a new line wrench and cut the oak box end, or anything, shave down your pliers to reach in and grab something. You know, we all modify tools, and especially, like, you know, I work in the industrial field. We modify the shit out of tools. We make our own tools a lot of times, specialty tools. I think this will work just fine for you. You can't lay into it. and not because, you know, obviously you're not gonna worry about breakers, but you can't lay into it. It definitely was getting warm. It's not hot. I don't have a temperature gun, but it's definitely warm. But it's not hot. It wasn't burning my hand hot when I was using it. And nothing's coming out of it. And man, for 15 bucks, you can go get 4 of these fucking things. Or if you're just gonna use it a couple times, you need it for one fucking job at home. 15 bucks. And it's yours. You use it for that one job. And if it burns, make sure you use it as soon as you need it. Because it's only like a 90-day warranty. So use it. If it works good and it does the job, keep it. Hold on to it. And now you have a little grinder for little shit like that. Cutting up old pipe. Like what I just did. That's an old pipe out of my house. Perfect. So, man, it's kind of hard to fucking beat. I don't know how the fuck they make this shit for 15 bucks. I mean, there are some fucking clothes here, you know. You got the cord, everything feels really cheap. All this is cheap, but it fucking works, man. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, there's nothing dramatically wrong with this. Obviously, the internals are shit, and everything is shit in it. It does come with spare brushes, I later saw. So the brushes were, if you can get this thing to live long enough that you need to put my brushes in, you got some. And this thing's 15 bucks. And that was without a coupon, that was with anything. You can go get a coupon and get this thing for like fucking 10. That's crazy. And it'll cut through pipe. So check it out, guys. Got more videos coming. Yeah, the only thing I don't like is this thing also smells like fucking shit. Just smells, it just smells like a cheap plastics. Like you got a new car and everyone's like, the new car smell, when it actually just smells like, I don't know, some kind of a booty. Not a good booty neither. But that's it, guys. Thanks for watching.